Hey guys, it's Jason James, aka Dusty Westfield with Polarization Nation. I want to talk about coded, so-called trending headlines. What do I mean by that? Well, trending is manufactured. The corporate elite all get together and push headlines, and then they tell you it's trending. And then it becomes trending. But it's actually just more hidden in plain sight propaganda. So look at this little trending headlines window I've scooped off of my Facebook page. I'm going to break this stuff down. Top of the list, Yemen, a death toll from the airstrike on a wedding convoy rises above 130. At a first glance, this looks like foreign policy criticism.
And a 13.
Carnage at a marriage, destruction from the air. The death toll from an airstrike on the wedding party in the southwest of Yemen has now risen to at least 130, the United Nations and medics say.
All right, folks, so what appears to be coverage of American foreign policy gone wrong is actually subtle programming. This is the art of lowballing. You're looking at criticism of actions taken by the government and the military, but what it really is a bit of propaganda, teaching you to think of this death toll in the triple digits when it's the millions.
For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on.
Jim Carrey's ex-girlfriend Katharina White, 28, has committed suicide, law enforcement sources tell TMZ. The Irish makeup artist was found dead at her Los Angeles, California home Monday night, after two friends showed up at the residence to check in on her. News of her death comes just 5 days after breaking up with the comedian for a second time. TMZ reports, according to sources, that White left a suicide note in which she said she broke up with Carey on September 24th. That was the same day that she wrote a worrying message on Twitter. Signing off Twitter, I hope I have been a light to my nearest and dearest.
You remember that scene at the end of 8 Mile where B. Rabbit's going to have his last battle? Remember how he took all the stuff that they were going to say after getting the idea from Cheddar Bob? He took all the dirt they had on him and he used it in his rhyme, in his battle, before they could. So he owned it. That's what Jim Carrey's doing right here.
Is that a gang sign?
He's owning the dirt and controlling the narrative.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh. I like it.
It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know, when they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things and, you know, and You know, look at him. Look at him trying to come it up. It's hilarious. Hilarious. And, you know, and I'm sick of... hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, consumer drones of some sort. Hold on. I just got to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus.
That's a big one, huh?
5.5 heads-up HD display. I think what I was really trying to say is I think people really enjoyed Dumb and Dumber this weekend.
Is what I thought you were about
We should all go to the theater. We should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it.
The third headline, Dad creates a bed with a chamber and a trap door, hidden chamber. The IKEA hack. It's tied in with the Berenstain Bears stuff that's going on. The Mandela effect. What am I talking about? Well, some people have noticed that what used to be the Berenstain Bears, S-T-E-I-N, is now Berenstain Bears. In other words, EI has become AI. The Steins have become a stain. What's it got to do with IKEA hacking? Or should I say extreme hacking? I thought this was suspicious timing. This person posted this video over a year ago and it's just now trending. And we all know trending is just the media telling you to pay attention to something. A self-fulfilled prophecy, in a way. Now, the extreme IKEA hacking is more than just tweaking something or adding on. It's completely using your IKEA parts in a new way. When I first saw the video, I thought, wow, this guy's making a bunk bed with a cubby hideaway. It reminds me of the Lego movie. And then I saw an even deeper connection to this Lego movie here.
Not everybody can fit on my one couch, and I thought to myself, well, what if there was such a thing as a bunk bed, but as a couch? Introducing the double-decker couch, so everyone could watch TV together and be buddies.
So extreme IKEA hacking has a lot to do with completely disregarding the rules and being a master builder of sorts. These are themes running through the Lego movie. And yes, I take the Lego movie very seriously. It seems fitting and proper as a Luciferian inversion that the coded truth would be hidden in movies allegedly for children. The Lego movie is a tale of Gnosticism corrupted by a Luciferian inversion here and there at crucial moments, so that the rule book and authoritarian oppression and tyranny are conflated. The idea of having a moral compass or guide or some sort of faith or intuition is conflated with being oppressed by rules. So taking apart the very substance of nature, the very building blocks, and rearranging them in new forms, i.e. genetic manipulation or deconstruction of matter, this is seen as a good thing. In fact, the film is, and this is a spoiler alert here, but the hero saves the day only when he breaks the rules and taps into a kind of power source within himself that is fueled by a psychedelic experience. So, if you haven't seen the Lego movie, you got to check it out. It's about as trippy as 2001 Space Odyssey, and about as creepy at times as Clockwork Orange. It's the most coded film I've seen since Animatrix. And what's it got to do with the IKEA couch? Well, I told you the obvious, right? You're manipulating stuff off the rule book. This guy's got 2 beds, similar to the twin couch theme. If you watch the Lego movie, Emmett here uses his abilities as a master builder to make a double-decker couch that is seemingly useless, but lo and behold, he saves the day. He saves the day when his couch has a little stowaway cooler under the seats that doubles as a emergency shelter. So I think what we're seeing here is some codes for shelters, Berenstain Bear, Mandela Effect, CERN, even the rigging of professional sports. This is a loaded, fake, trending video that was done over a year ago that speaks to us in subtle, esoteric ways.
Here it is. Instructions to fit in, have everybody like you, and always be happy. Step 1, breathe. Okay, got that one down. Step 2. Breakfast with all the special people in your life. Hey, Planty, what do you want to do this morning? Watch TV? Me too.
Hi, I'm President Business, President of the Octan Corporation and the world. Let's take extra care to follow the instructions or you'll be put to sleep. And don't forget Taco Tuesday's coming next week. That's the day every rule-following citizen gets a free taco and my love. Have a great day, everybody.
You have a great day too, President Business. Man, he's such a cool guy. I always want to hear more of what... Wait, did he say put to sleep?
Tonight on Where Are My Pants?
Honey, where are my pants? What was I just thinking? I don't care.
I thought about what my son enjoys. He likes playgrounds, simple machines, and is fascinated by rolling ball sculptures. And at the time I started this project, he was a big fan of the classic kids book, The Berenstain Bears and the Spooky Old Tree, which features ropes, slides, and a secret door. He was a big fan of the classic kids book, The Berenstain Bears and the Spooky Old Tree, which features ropes, slides, and a secret door. He's currently convinced the book is a little too scary for him, but I'm sure that's only temporary. He was a big fan of the classic kids book, The Berenstain Bears and the Spooky Old Tree. I put all of these ideas together, and this is what I came up with.
So right off the bat, this doesn't look like a kid's room at all. I mean, he's got a couple little trinkets and a dream catcher hanging on the wall, but look at the reflection on the blue paint on the bed there. He's got the computer on the stand reflecting. And then on the nightstand next to the bed, there's a lamp. It doesn't look like a kid's room at all.
Although it's all hidden, there's a simple mechanism inside that collects the golf balls and doesn't release them back outside until 6 have been inputted. Although it's all hidden, there's a simple mechanism inside that collects the golf balls and doesn't release them back outside until 6 have been inputted. Then they all come out at once, back into the bucket, if you've already lowered it back. Next is my favorite feature, the secret door. This works just like in the movies. Pulling up on a certain fake book will release a mechanism holding the bookcase in place.
Brutal rule. I thought an interesting comment was made when somebody said to me, I heard somebody say, where's Mandela? Well, Mandela's dead because Saddam Hussein killed all the Mandelas. He was a brutal tyrant that divided people up and split families, and people are recovering from this. So there's a psychological recovery that is taking place, and it's hard work for them, and I understand it's hard work for them.
That is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Please, Wildstein, let me handle this. That idea is just the worst.